Welcome to Let's Talk Sports in South Jersey, home of South Jersey sports. Everything is quiet in the sports world. We still have to wait until further notice for the teams to return to action. So while we are waiting patiently, let's talk about the origins of Little League Baseball. Little League Baseball is a non-profit organization based in South Williamsport, Pennsylvania, that organizes local youth baseball and softball leagues throughout the United States and the rest of the world. The first game took place on June 6, 1939. Lundy Lumber defeated Lincoln Dairy 23-8. Lincoln Dairy came back to claim the league championship. They, the first half-season champions, defeated Lundy Lumber, the second half champs, in a best-of-3 season-ending series. The following year, a second league was formed in Williamsport, and from there, Little League Baseball grew to become an international organization of nearly 200,000 teams in every state and over 80 countries around the world. From 1951 through 1973, Little League was for boys only. In 1974, Little League rules were revised to allow participation by girls in the baseball program following the result of a lawsuit filed by the National Organization for Women on behalf of Maria Pep. According to the Little League Baseball and Softball participation statistics following the 2008 season, there were nearly 2.6 million players in Little League Baseball worldwide, including both boys and girls, including 400,000 registered in softball, also including both boys and girls. For tournament purposes, Little League Baseball is divided into 16 geographic regions, 8 national and 8 international. Each summer, Little League operates 7 World Series tournaments at various locations throughout the U.S. Little League Softball and Junior, Senior, and Big League Baseball and Softball. Let's hope Little League starts up soon. It's time for This Week in Sports History, everything that happened in the world of sports this week. On April 27, 1918, Giants' 9-0 winning start and Dodgers' 0-9 losing streak are stopped. April 28, 1966, 20th NBA Championship. Boston Celtics beat the Los Angeles Lakers 4-3. April 29, 1936, first pro baseball game in Japan is played. Nagoya defeats Dai Tokyo 8-5. April 30th, 1921, first American Professional Football Association Championship, 1920. Undefeated Akron Pros awarded an inaugural title. May 1st, 1883. First National League Baseball game in Philadelphia since 1876. Providence Grays beat the Philadelphia Quakers 4-3. May 2nd, 1903. 29th Kentucky Derby. Hal Booker riding Judge Hines wins in 2 minutes and 9 seconds. May 3rd, 1910. Intercollegiate Athletic Association of the United States is renamed the National Collegiate Athletic Association. I'll have more sports history fun facts next week. Now let's talk about Rob Gronkowski. The New England Patriots have traded Rob Gronkowski to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It was reported that Gronk had told the Patriots he's interested in playing football again and wanted to do so with now Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady. The star tight end said he considered a reunion with Tom Brady on other NFL teams before he joined his former New England Patriots teammate on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers roster. The Patriots were among the teams Gronkowski considered before Brady opted to leave the franchise and sign elsewhere as a free agent. Tampa Bay acquired Gronkowski in a 7th-round NFL draft pick Tuesday in a trade from the Patriots in exchange for a 4th-round pick. Gronkowski took an NFL hiatus after the 2018-2019 season with the Patriots. He departed from football after winning his 3rd Super Bowl. He cited numerous injuries and ongoing pain he sustained during his decorated tenure among the reasons he stepped away. He never officially filed for retirement through the league office. but was placed on the Patriots' reserved and retired list. Welcome to Tampa Bay, Gronk! It's time to recap the 2020 NFL Draft. The 2020 NFL Draft is in the books, and the Philadelphia Eagles draft class is complete. The draft was virtually completed virtually from the homes of coaches, general managers, and other front office staff because of the coronavirus pandemic. The Eagles' first pick was Jalen Reagor, who had 2 punt return touchdowns in 2019, tied for the most in the Football Bowl subdivision. He should be able to provide an instant spark on special teams. He also brings versatility to the offense, having lined up at all the receiver positions during his time at TCU, and can be featured on jet sweeps in the run game as well. The Eagles' second pick was Jalen Hurts. Coach Doug Peterson certainly could get creative and find a role for Jalen Hurts, who not only threw for 32 touchdowns last season, but ran for close to 1,300 yards and another 20 touchdowns. The Eagles' third pick was Davion Taylor. The theme of the Eagles' offseason has been speed, and they added some more with the selection of Taylor, a former state champion sprinter who ran a 4.49 40-yard dash at the scouting combine. He still has a lot of developing to do as a player, but he brings an intriguing skill set to an Eagles linebacker group that could use a shot in the arm. The Eagles' fourth pick was Kevon Wallace. The Eagles needed to map out a future at safety, and they drew from the same Clemson program that produced Brian Dawkins to do it. Wallace has 4.53 40-yard dash speed and packs a punch as a hitter. He was used in the big nickel role at Clemson, a position that defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz liked to utilize in his scheme and was effective as a blitzer. They rounded out the draft with Jack Driscoll, outside linebacker from Auburn, John Hightower, wide receiver of Boise State, wide receiver Quez Watkins of Southern Miss, outside tackle Prince Tago of Auburn, linebacker Casey Truhill of Stanford. Special note for Temple fans, the Eagles go local for linebacker help, taking a Temple product in Sean Bradley, who finished with 86 tackles, including a 4 loss last season. He was a core special teamer for the Owls and can help the Eagles in that department while adapting to the NFL level. That is a wrap. You can check me out on my podcast at Stefan Sports Radio, or through the podcast app, or this YouTube channel. And you can listen to me on Saturday nights at 6 o'clock on 1360 WNJC in Cherry Hill. Thank you for watching, and keep those comments on, and we will talk to you next week.